Topic 4, Lesson 1. The objective. Students will write a multiplication number sentence for given equal group situations using the X symbol. When we see multiplication, we see that we multiply two numbers together. And the way we know we're multiplying numbers together is because there is this X in between the two digits, and that's what they're talking about here. So we did some slate practice problems. We went over some 3-digit addition problems, some word problems, and this is our focus. How can you find the total number of objects in equal groups? The reason equal is underlined is because it's very important when we're talking about multiplication. So stop, look, and listen for the following vocabulary words. Multiplication. You might have had some instruction on this in 2nd grade, but it's when we have a digit and we multiply it by another digit. We're saying how many groups times how many are in each group, and then that gives us an answer. So the factors. The factors are the numbers that we multiply together. So if I say 9 times 6, 9 and 6 are the factors. Then when it comes time to writing the answer, we don't want to just say that it's the answer. We want to refer to its math name, which is the product. So the product is the answer in multiplication. 9 times 6 is 54. So today you will learn how multiplication is like repeated addition and how to use multiplication to solve problems. So we start off by connecting to the world and saying to name some items that come in packages that have more than one item in a package. We talked about how lollipops might come in a package, juice boxes, maybe eggs in a carton. Those were some of the things that the kids came up with in class. And then here's the problem of the day. It says Ms. Witt bought 3 boxes of finger paints with 5 jars of paint in each box. How can you use counters to find the total number of jars? So one thing we can do is draw a picture, because that really helps us visualize what we're trying to do. So it's always important to underline important information. It says Ms. Witt bought 3 boxes of finger paints. So on my paper, I'm going to draw boxes that represent the boxes of finger paint. Then I go back to my question and it says 5 jars of paint in each box. Each is super important. So we can put 5 in here. We can draw circles, X's. I'm just going to draw tally marks because I think that's really easy with 5. So we'll put 5 in each one. So we have 3 groups, 5 in each group. Then the last part says, how can you use counters to find the total number of jars? Instead of using counters, I'm just drawing a picture. So I have 3 groups times 5 in each group. And what I can do is count each of the tally marks, and that'll tell me my product. And remember, the product is the answer in multiplication. So I don't even have to really count each one because I know they're in groups of 5. So 5, 10, 15. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we did our learning bridge. And then we did some guided practice problems. So we said to copy and complete, use counters. So what the students had to do was count all of the counters here and then answer, fill in the blanks down here. So this is 2 groups of what number? So here's a group, here's a group. So I could see that in each of my group, which they both have to be equal, it's 2 groups of 4. And then I look down here, and the next one says 4 plus 4 is 8. Then I say 2 groups of 4, or 2 times 4 is 8.